Hello everyone, a warm welcome back to Mohana Astrology. This is Rajri here. Today I'm going to talk about three air signs, that is Gemini, Libra and Aquarius, and how the upcoming month of November is going to be for you. Before I go ahead with the predictions, a small request to all of you. If you feel that these predictions are helping you to manage the energies of the upcoming month, to know beforehand where you can be cautious and where you can actually harness the energy positively, do subscribe to my channel, like this video and share with others as well. Thank you so much in advance. Now let me begin with the predictions. Gemini. Let us now see how this month can go for Gemini moon signs and ascendants. Your sign lord Mercury is placed in your fifth house in the beginning of the month and is with Sun and Mars. Jupiter is aspecting them all. Mercury will come out of combustion on 13th November. The first week looks great for you. Your intelligence and decision making ability all will be good. Although Mercury will be heavily influenced by Mars, it still is good. On 6th, Mercury will move to your 6th house in Scorpio, again under Mars's influence. This phase will need some caution related to your health, more so because Saturn is also aspecting here. Your aggression may also rise. You will be feeling quite combative and competitive as well. In the middle of the month, Sun and Mars will join Mercury here. The phase between 17th and 27th November can bring a change in your job front. This phase will also be good for a positive development in your work front, like there may be elevation in your professional status in some way, maybe promotion, maybe increment, more money coming in, and your health issues will also subside and you will gain health. This will be a good time for money and income as well. Property related disputes can bother you though. On 27th, Mercury will go to your 7th house. This phase will be good for your confidence level and also for your intelligence. Your quick wit, cheerfulness will draw others' attention. It also shows that some of you may wish to get married, particularly with Jupiter in the 11th house. However, with Venus's debilitation in November and Jupiter being retrograde, I would suggest to wait for a better time. Venus will get debilitated in your 4th house from 3rd of November. This is not great for property matters. If you are trying to sell a property, it can go well. However, this month is not good for buying one. Mother's health can also cause some concern for you. It also shows a travel for your mother. If you are romantically involved with someone, or even if you're married, there may be a dip in the comfort level in the relationship. However, it's just a passing phase. Hang on and let the month pass. If you have children, they may go far from home for some of you, and children's health may also cause concern for some. It is also possible that you yourself may move away from your current living place, particularly with Ketu now in your 4th house, and Venus will also be there. So in the last week of the month, when Venus will pass over Ketu, that will be a more potent time for all that I discussed just now. Rahu has come to your 10th house. It shows that a change in the career is imminent, but when that will happen, it may not happen in November. Rahu has time, and the other planets also need to align with it. If any change comes, it might as well be a positive one and may involve overseas travel as well. Saturn is turning direct in your ninth house on 4th of November. This will again trigger long distance travel. Take care of your father's health in the second half of the month when Mars comes to Scorpio. Jupiter is now free of Rahu's influence and can bring positive change in your work front and also help in your income. Overall, November shows good potential for professional life through a change. Now, Libra. Your sign lord Venus begins the journey in your 11th house. The first couple of days indeed are showing good results, good income, enjoyment, spending good times with friends. Then on 3rd, Venus is going to move to your 12th house. We'll meet Ketu over there and will also get debilitated. This, for some of you, shows a foreign relocation. However, you may not really enjoy this relocation. For some others, this might as well mean that you will be visiting the hospital and there may be a surgery for you. Now, note one thing, that all this can happen only if your own dashas, current dashas, are also indicating the same. One thing is for sure, that your expenses are going to go over the top. In the last week of November, Venus will cross Ketu, and that can be a period when you need to remain more cautious. On the last day of the month, Venus will come to your own sign, and that's a good thing, but that we'll discuss when time comes. In the beginning of the month, Sun, Mars, and Mercury will be there in your sign. Jupiter is aspecting your sign, and that's a good thing. Now, all these planets in your sign can make you quite irritable, quite temperamental. Ego can run quite high as well. Married life will need care in the first half of the month. Then one by one, these three planets will then gather in your second house. First, Mercury will move out, and then in the middle of the month, Sun and Mars will move out. Now, this again echoes this theme of travel, health issues, high expenses. However, savings are seen more in the second half. The good part is, in the second half of November, your sign, Libra, will get free from direct influences of these malefics and will have Jupiter's aspect. So that will help you to take the right decisions and have some stability in life and temperament as well. Possibility of a family dispute looks very prominent in the second half though. Take care of what you say and also what you eat. Saturn will turn direct in your 5th house on 4th November. This is good for your children. If you are in the education sector or are studying, it will start a phase of gradual improvement through hard work and sincerity. Go for long-term investments, and that's going to bring you gains in the future. Rahu has come to a very favorable position for you. You are going to give tough competition to your colleagues at work. You are going to crack competitive examinations as well. Overall, a good phase for work begins for you. Try to utilize this phase till the end of April 2024, as long as Jupiter is there in your 7th house. Your married life looks good in the second half. However, avoid differences with the in-laws. Now coming to Aquarius. Your sign lord Saturn is turning direct on 4th November, and it's good news for you. Whether you are a moon sign or an ascendant, it is not good to have the retrograde sign lord sitting in the sign. So the mental tension and the additional pressure that you had been experiencing so long will now ease to some extent. It will be the time to get on with life and discharge your duties. Because let's not forget, the moon signs are experiencing Sadesati, peak Sadesati effect. But you are also going to see some relief in the intensity of the pressure. Now, Mars can cause some discomfort or aggression in you in the second half of the month, and I shall come to that in a minute. Before that, let us see the position of your best planet Venus. On 3rd of November, Venus will move to your 8th house. Now, Venus moving to 8th house is actually good. It's good for property, it's good for materialistic comforts. But here, Venus is meeting Ketu and will also get debilitated. This indicates that your parents' health may cause concern in November. You may also think of acquiring a property or buying a vehicle, but there may be some unforeseen situations popping up in the process. Now, take care while driving or using a vehicle, particularly in the last week of the month when Venus will pass over Ketu. Mercury, Sun, and Mars will keep your 9th and 10th houses highly activated in November. Travel can be there. Spiritual travel is highly likely. However, you will feel that the luck is not really helping you much in the month of November. And this is mainly because of Venus's situation. However, since Jupiter is aspecting your 9th house, you will get divine support as well. In the middle of the month, these 3 planets will be in your 10th house. So, career-wise, the second half will be highly productive, particularly if your work has any connection with taxation, audit, astrology, gas, petroleum, insurance sectors. The second half will be good for your spouse as well. The time between 17th and 27th November will be particularly productive for your career. On 27th, Mercury will go to your 11th house, and this again is good for your profession. A promotion can come your way. Increased income is also foreseen. Profit from investments are foreseen too. Jupiter in your 3rd house is now free from Rahu's influence. Jupiter here can trigger travel for you. Jupiter will also help you with new recognition, with increased income. Your wishes will be fulfilled. Your ambition, aspirations will be fulfilled. Rahu's new position in your 2nd house can draw your attention to your savings and financial condition. Expenses will be there. You may also feel that not enough savings are there and you need to accumulate more. The second half of the month is giving you that opportunity to earn more and to save more money. Ketu is in your 8th house. Now, this is not great. And Mars, when moves to Scorpio in the middle of the month, will aspect your sign and your sign lord both. So the second half needs care in the health and safety matters. If you are not careful, an injury can also be there. Since this will be a mutual aspect between Saturn and Mars, it will also help you to shine in your profession with your own efforts. Recognitions can be there too. The underlying message, however, would be to remain in sync with the boss or seniors. The domestic front may not be very cordial in the second half for you. Overall, the month for Aquarius people looks very positive for professional growth. Please subscribe to my channel and like the video, share with others as well. Thank you so much. May God bless us all.